Arcane Brotherhood. You may have heard of them.
Yeah, they're
Based out of Luskan,
yeah.
the most famous group of mages, illustrious, very illustrious. Okay. Clearly you guys are out of the loop.
Yep.
But a long while back, about, I think it was 3 years, they went up to go find the Drakhorn to do research on it.
Alrighty.
They brought several important books with them. If you could bring them back, that would be good.
I take it we've lost contact with said mages.
Well, from last we know, their ship was found adrift and heavily damaged. Most of the crew were dead, but we were unable to find Makath.
Okay then.
This is all via divination.
Okay, so are you expecting them or their research to be with the Horn?
If Makath survived that whatever damaged their boat, they definitely have either found the Horn or they've drowned.
Okay.
I can't guarantee their material will be there or not. But if you do find books of any sort, any of them would be extremely valuable.
Okay, but we know specifically where the Horn is, or are you just dropping us off somewhere to look for it?
We are pretty sure it's in the Ice Hunters glacier called Ovington. The Frost Skimmer captain, can't remember his name at this point, but he said that he knows where it is.
Knows where the Horn is, or knows where the place is that you're sending us?
The Drakhorn. He says he knows where the Drakhorn is.
Okay, and how much assistance will he be giving us? Is he just dropping us off, or will he be helping us load the Horn onto the thing, or are we just gonna wreck the Horn?
Bringing the Horn back would be ideal. Wrecking it is a close second.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh wait, before he leaves, I asked him, is there any other members of this particular mages group that are either still in the city or that we can contact?
No, most of them are in Luskan. Why do you need to get a message to them?
Oh, just so we can get any information involving the people who actually went on their excursion, any specific things that we might need to be aware of, like any particular kind of magic that they're gifted in that would either give us a clue of where they are, or where they've been, or any of that.
Well, the reason we know the ship was found damaged is purely through divination.
Okay.
Makath would only use messages to send back to us. But we're not entirely sure exactly where they are, because when we try to divine their location, it never has succeeded.
Okay. So there's something a very powerful magical force either keeping the eyes out of the sky, or there's something going on. So it's probably the Horn. The Horn is probably blocking most of the magic involved to scrying for it. So, which is not all that rare for these kind of powerful artifacts. Good. Go figure.
Indeed. Seems like you're well oriented enough. I will take my leave.
Yep.
And he just leaves out the door that you guys came through.
I need a cocktail.
It's okay. I know just the place.
Yay, Varen's gonna lead us to bar. Awesome. Yeah. So Varen, please tell us about the bar.
It's pretty goddamn impressive. And then he walks out.
Okay, cool. All right.
But as you're walking out, several of the other teams are kind of walking past as well, discussing their missions. Most of them seem pretty benign.
Do I recognize anybody?
Not in particular now.
Do
Fair.
I recognize anybody?
Varys is kind of not really following you, but following you.
Well, yeah, like half of them are staying at my inn, so I imagine they will be like heading in the same direction.
Wait, you have a franchise?
I have an inn. Big.
No,
It holds...
you had an inn in Phelan. Do you have an inn here, too?
Okay, are you fourth-walling that or actually asking that?
I'm actually asking that. Are you franchising, man? What's up?
Yes, I have the one inn. I don't know what... I haven't been in Fendalen in... God. Wait, ever, actually, I don't think.
It's a nice little town. Just think about it.
I haven't been there in quite a while.
Think about it. Nice place. Good people.
Yeah, fantastic minds. Fucking douchebag fucking necromancers. And fuckwit cults.
Eh.
He actually swears. Like, that wasn't just my vernacular, which is mostly curse words.
I don't know Elvish, so we're good.
So Varys' team kind of comes up alongside your group
Yeah.
and
By
says,
the way, when I give him I let him know that I saw him. I've acknowledged that he's following me, but I'm just letting him make the social fucking prings of walking up and saying hi.
and he says, "So what are you guys stuck doing?"
Dragonhorn. You?
Dragon. We have to go into the middle of the woods and try to find some sort of flower.
You know what that is, right?
Hmm?
Racism. They gave you the milk run to go get a flower because you're a wood elf. Brilliant.
Well, the person I was talking to was, I think, stoned, but I'm not sure.
He's...
He
God.
he seemed rather out of it.
Yeah.
Not sure why we even bothered coming.
Honestly, I would let it play out a little bit. If nothing else, I get the feeling we're going after things that are directly, to unhinge the cult.
Well, good luck out there then.
Same to you, friend. Do our ranger handshake.
Oh
which we
yeah,
totally have.
Totally
Thing that I didn't make up on the spot. Don't forget to pay your bills.
Will do.
I don't need to try and collect from a dead man.
It'll be quite hard, wouldn't it? Don't you die yourself.
I do try to avoid it.
And you kind of get to your inn at the end of the conversation.
Excellent. Convenient.
And they go up to their little room, collect their stuff, toss a bag of gold at John, and walk out.
I hang up my coat and I sort of take my seat, the nicest and cushiest of the seats.
Yeah.
Do you want to describe the inn to them?
No, go for it.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, has the renovations been done yet? I can't remember.
The renovations are finished.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so you enter this inn and it's definitely très chic as far as medieval inns go. It's all nice, refined, clean lines. I think we went to Dwarvish. It's got a nice wood panel, it's got a lot of wood panel walls, but it's also got stone sort of architraves and shit. And then you notice the bar, which is quite well stocked, has the jaw of a white dragon, a dragon, like adorning over the top of it.
It's a real dragon.
That's cool.
I killed that.
That's cool.
And yeah. Oh, you also notice that there's like a hook directly behind the bar where I go and place my bow. Or is it a hook or a case? I can't remember.
It's a case.
It's a case. I put the bow in the case.
Awesome.
And then I take my position, my chair, which conveniently enough has got exactly the right amount of chairs that you can all sit. We'll all sit in a group.
Yay.
Is anyone hungry?
Mm, you see the blue dragonborn furiously nod.
Okay. Is Rose in?
Rose is in the back.
I sort
Frell's
of-
been not all that useful though. You might want to talk to him.
When was he ever useful?
Hey, he made this place what it was before you got here.
Yes. A dying inn because no one could eat the food here.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I sort of walk out the back, and I come back with a couple of minions.
They're pretty fancy.
And I imagine that I would have had a short conversation with the goblin, so you hear very loud goblin swearing in goblin.
Very, very loud goblin swear.
I sort of swear back in goblin louder.
He also sounds roughly like he's actually inside of a cabinet. By the way, for those who are not aware, Frell is a goblin.
Yeah.
Speaks very Cajun goblin.
Why not?
And
Pretty
I
much.
and I cry a soft little invisible tear for Droop.
Poor troop.
Aw.
Poor Droop. You actually the two of you still sitting there, kind of watching this, kind of look at me and kind of just take my hand and just wipe away something out of my eye, and you just see kind of the expression on this blue dragonborn just kind of change, and just like,
What's wrong? I sort of walk back. I'm like, what's
no,
wrong?
this is while you're in the back.
Oh, right, sorry.
This is us sitting around
Take-
the table.
I take it all back.
And I kind of look at the two of you and go, don't worry about me. I was just reminded of an old friend. I'll be okay.
Okay, walk
I
back
only
out
raise
now.
an eyebrow, not say anything.
The human barkeep kind of brings you over a thing of beer.
And I start eating. I gulp down the first one, hand it back to her, and I'm like, thank you. Another?
Don't go drinking from my stocks. By the way, if you do actually want food, there is a menu.
Yay.
Oh, and John kind of motions you to go over to him.
I sort of stop in on my way past.
He kind of takes a bag out from under the counter and says, "This is the proceeds of this week's endeavor."
Sick.
And he kind of
Head waiter.
seems kind of amazed and says, "We made enough to keep this place running and 150 gold."
Cool. John, you've earned a 50 gold bonus. Congratulations.
He takes it, and it almost seems like he's crying.
Good God,
I
John.
love
I sort of pat
making
him on the
money.
shoulder.
It's successful though. I never thought it would be.
It's okay. Go. You know what? Take the other 100 gold, reinvest it back in, maybe get some cool stuff. I'm gonna leave you to sort of manage it for a while. It looks like I'll be heading out soon.
Good luck, sir.
No worries. As I sort of then rejoin you guys and like hand out the menus and such. Is the Dragonborn like regained a composure yet, or?
I'm kind of sulking, but it's one of those things to where I'm trying real hard to hide it, but I'm sulking.
I lean over to. Wait, hang on. Ostrich. What's up with her?
Rolfer.
Wait, I heard my what?
Let's do
What?
it.
What?
Ostrich,
Yeah.
you there?
Because I'm
Come on.
talking to you.
Okay. Yes. What?
What's up with the Dragonborn?
I don't know what's up
What's
with
up
the
with the
dragon.
Dragonborn?
I don't know what's up with the
What do you mean
dragon.
You don't know what's up with the Dragon. What happened when I was not here?
Things happened when you weren't here. I don't know. Why are you asking me? Am I supposed to be watching the Dragonborn? Am I still the Dragonborn keeper? I don't even know who this Dragonborn is.
Well, you know what? Okay, and I sort of lean back out. I'm like, I feel like we should introduce ourselves. I feel like that hasn't
Agreed.
happened yet. And you know, we've avoided that social convention long enough. My lady, if
Fair.
you'd go first. I said, looking directly at Aaron.